يلا نبتدي. Ready? 5.4 adding and subtracting polynomials. Learning objectives. Muhammad, please read. Please read.
Number 1, identify terms and
Coefficients.
Number 2, combine like terms. Number 3, know the vocabulary and
Polynomials. Everybody say polynomials.
Number 4, evaluate polynomials. Number 5, add polynomials. Number 6, subtract polynomials. Number 7, add and subtract polynomials with more than one variable.
Okay, so the vocabulary, you need to search for the meaning of those words, okay, in the internet or look in the book, okay, and after that you have the practice, right? Now let's make a quick review or the summary of the whole lessons, and then we'll go detailed one by one. As you can see here, how many terms I have here? 3 terms, okay? If you have 1 term or more, we call this polynomial. Now, do you remember when I asked you what's the degree of this polynomial? Wrong. It's 3 plus 1. How much? 4. Where is the 1? Here. Okay, but we don't write the 1. Okay, now this is something extra, okay? Now he's asking you to do what? Addition. So we're gonna do like terms. Is this term like this term? Yes. Same power, same variable in both sides. Is this clear? If it's same power, same variable in both sides, then we can add. So when you add -9 plus 6, it becomes what? Minus 3. That's correct. And take the same variable. 5 plus 1, 6. And take same variable. -7, +6, 1. Take same variable. Okay? Now, subtraction. To subtract 2 polynomials, add the opposites or additive inverse of the polynomial being subtracted. So here I have negative. So the first step, what do we have to do? Distribute the negative. How many times you have to distribute it? 3 times. So you change the sign. You see, I change the sign here. See inside, this become negative, this become positive, and this become positive. And then you combine like terms. You're gonna add y cube, 5y cube, -3y cube, and then you give you what? 2y cube. -9y square plus 12y square give you 3y square. -4 plus 5, 1. That's it. Easy? Now, I just discussed with you what is the degree, right? What's the degree for this polynomial, the highest degree? 2. No, the highest degree is what? 9. Because we add the power. So which one is the highest one? Is it 4 and 1, 5 and 4, or 3 and 1? So we're gonna say the degree of the polynomial is what? 9. Okay. 9 على طول. Okay. Now let's go to step by step. Okay. Step by step. Now it's slowly back. Here he said identify the polynomial as monomial. Monomial means what? 1 term. Polynomial means what?
2 terms.
Trinomial means how many?
3.
Trinomial. So how many you have here?
3.
So this is called what?
Polynomial.
Very good. Easy? What about this one? How many?
3.
So it's what? Now, what's the highest degree here?
5.
So the degree is 5. What's the highest degree here?
2.
2. You put 2. Is this clear?
لا 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 معلش
Okay.
إذا كانوا وياه
Yalla, can you do it inside your booklet? This one? Classwork? Find the degree and decide polynomial, binomial, or trinomial. Mono or binomial or trinomial.
binomial.
Yalla, do it inside your notebook. Yalla.
So teacher, I see it, this one, polynomial also, like this.
This
And
what's
also I see what's the power, right?
right? The power here is
So
what?
here is the 10.
Is
11
what?
also.
No, not 10. 6.
Why it's 6, teacher?
5 plus 1.
Oh, just
Give the degree and tell whether
there's 2 5 in
Yeah, but we are looking at what?
what
We look at the variable and you add it. 1 plus 5. Type here. What's the degree here?
4,
4. And how much here?
8.
So the degree is what?
So the degree is it's 4.
No, we take 8
Yes, 4 plus 4.
4 plus 4.
because the highest. It's the highest.
Oh, we take the highest. No. Just in the first one, both of them is 5. They have the same.
So we say 6. No, not 5. Both of them 6.
6.
So we say the degree is 6. Yalla, next one. What's the degree here? Highest degree?
Highest degree 3, teacher.
3. And what's identify the polynomial? What's a polynomial? Is it mono, binomial, or trinomial?
None of these.
None of this.
Because we have 4.
Because it's
teacher.
4.
It's 4.
Okay, next one.
1, 2, 3. None of these.
None of these, 5.
حبيبي.
No. Yeah.
It's none, right? None of this. Can I add this one plus this one?
Yeah, you can.
And what do give you?
2. Good.
They give you plus 2x squared plus 2. Now it become what? Now trinomial. Now what's the highest degree?
Okay. That's
What's the highest degree? 5. Easy. So before it was none. After simplifying, it become what? Trinomial. Is this clear?
Give me a minute, alright.
Sure. Take 2.
Thank you.
لا ما في.
So teacher, I have one question.
Yes.
Malik.
So the first one, the question A, why wouldn't say 5 plus 5? Why we write 6 on? It's the same 5 and 5. It's the same degrees.
Which one? You talk about the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
What are you saying? What's the question?
Like why we add 1?
عشان اكس.
يعني هو عشان اللي على اليسار موجب.
ايوه بس هي مع بعض هي ما تفرق لان كلها نفس الشيء.
يصبح بقى صار.
Okay. Can I answer that question?
Take your time.
Okay, I will answer that question. Okay. For example, if I have 2x squared,
Yeah,
what's the power here?
2.
2. What if I have 2x squared times x?
The power still to 1.
No, it become 3
Why?
because 1 and 2 here.
Oh, okay.
But let's say example you have like this. What's the highest power?
2.
No, 3.
Because different.
Different variables, I know, but he's looking for degree, the highest degree. It doesn't matter. Okay, just like the car. A car, you will say 4 by 4. Why 4 by 4? Why don't you say 4? Why 4 by 4?
Because
Yeah,
the 4 wheels, it's a move.
yeah. Why you say 4 by 4?
4x4.
Just a name.
Just a name. Okay, the same thing here. What's the degree? You just add
No, just
the power.
Now, just now, you see the first one, 2, and the another letter, x, 1. Just, it's the same things in question number 8. You didn't add. You add just 5 and...
1.
yeah, why you didn't add with the another 5? So it's become 10.
Okay, this one is 6 and this one is 6. Both of them 6. So which one I take? Anyone. Just say the degree
Oh, I
6.
take just one of them.
Anyone. Yeah. Take anyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So not just anyone, the highest one.
But if all they are the same degrees, which one are you should?
Anyone.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
دكتور I have a question.
Yes.
In question D, you write 2x, 12x power of 5 plus 2x power of 2. Well, ما في 2x في السؤال يعني. 3x power of 2. آخر سؤال B على اليمين.
This one?
إيه.
Yeah.
You wrote ما في 2x.
جمعناه صار بنفس ال
You add them because they are the same.
Okay.
صح. I have a question.
Yeah.
When we have to add, they have to be the same base and the same manage the same variable, the same power.
Same variable, same power. Yes. Okay.
Number 1 we didn't add in question A.
Yeah, right.
This one?
Yes. Why we didn't add?
Add them together to be
Because
minus
it's the
1
same
x
power.
y power of 5.
No problem. Well, let's do it. So now, how much? Now it's what? What's the highest power? The degree?
5 plus 1.
6.
6. Yeah.
And right now it's binomial, right?
Yes. We can make it monomial.
Now, after simplifying, it become what? Negative x y to the power of 5. It become what? Monomial.
Yes. So
That's
which
it.
one is the correct answer? Both?
Both of them is correct answer. But before, it's binomial. After, it become what? Monomial.
But in the question asked to simplify the polynomial.
Yes, for each polynomial first simplify. So if you simplify, so the final answer will
The only
be
correct answer is this.
yes, this one. Okay. Now let's move to step by step here. Okay, so here, what is the degree?
Okay, so
Is he asking for the degree? No. He's asking to evaluate. So all I have to do, replace x by how much?
2
And y by what?
minus 3.
Exactly. So I'm gonna 2. I like to put the square like this first to make it easy for myself, right?
Yeah.
And then I change the color. And how much is x?
2.
2. How much is y? How much is y?
Negative.
And then we work on this, okay? So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3,
21.
24. Negative times negative,
Plus 15.
plus a 3. 3 plus 15, 18. In fact, I can do the subtraction first, right? It's going to be easier if to do the subtract. Take away 5 from 4, what do you get? 9. So it's negative 9 plus what? 3. So your final answer is what? Easy as easy? That's it. Let's move on. Yalla, can you do this one?
Yes.
Yalla, do it now inside your booklet. X is how much?
Minus 2.
Yeah, because you have
أتوقع
because 3 take away 3 from negative 9 تطرح
إيه بيستووا كانت أرقام إيه.
هنا دولت مع بعض يدوك كام؟ نيجاتيف 9
أوه نقص.
نقسمه يا يلا do the exercise the class work. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Your class work. Okay, let's move on to addition. Now we're gonna do what? Addition. We have 4x squared, so since we have 4x squared and on the other side we have x squared, we combine them together. Plus negative 6x plus 3x, combine them together. Plus 12 plus 1, combine them together. They give you what? 5x squared? Huh?
Yeah, right.
Huh? Minus
negative 3
x
negative 3x
plus,
Plus 50.
that's it. Easy? Let's go to the next one. Now we're gonna do vertical. What's mean vertical? Yes, like this. This is called vertical. So we're gonna add. Okay. Take away 4 from negative 9. What do you get?
Negative 5.
X cubed. And then here we have 0. So you're gonna bring it down. And this will give what? X. And the last one would be how much? Minus 4. Correct. That's it. Easy?
Easy.
Yes,
Can you do this?
What? 8?
In the back, you finish?
No, I didn't.
Can you do C?
I'm gonna let you say this.
سي بسيطة بس لازم ناخذ مقامات هذا اللي أنا
Okay. So the first thing you should do is put them together, right? So you want to find solution. That's what is bothering you? That's bothering you? No problem. So yeah, we have to make common denominator. So I have to multiply this times 3
times 3 times 3
and this times 4.
times 4.
Okay? So that will give you what? 9 over 12 minus 4 over 12. That give you what? 5 over 12. And that's what xa squared. Okay?
1 over 3.
Okay, by the way, this is wrong.
Why?
I tell you why. Because this is x squared and this. Oh, we are doing this. Yeah. No, it's correct. We're doing correct. That's we are doing it correct. So we are doing the one here and the one there.
Yeah. 1 over
Now we're gonna
3
do this one and this one together. So it's 1 over 3
minus.
plus 2 over 9. So I have to multiply by 3. So now it become what?
9.
Same. 9 plus 9. How much we have here?
3.
So the answer is negative 1 over 9. Is this clear? Last one. Of course, this is going to be x, right? And this minus, I can put the minus here.
Yeah,
And instead of putting it far away, put it in the middle. Okay?
Okay.
Now what's left?
Plus 3.
Negative 9. That's it. That's your final answer. Easy?
Easier. Minus 3.5.
Now what about the next one?
The next one أقول لك إجابة.
نقول إجابة ولا طريقة الحل؟ Minus.
You can say this the way we solve it. Can we solve this and this?
لا there's
No.
no.
No. Why? Because it's not the
Because
same
no
exponent.
same terms.
So this stays the same.
Yes.
What about this one and this one?
You can.
You add.
You
Yes. So it's going to be 5.4,
add
6,
11.8.
and then 6.4.
11.8.
Yes. So it's going to be 11.8 what? X.
X. Yeah.
Plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus. لا اللي بعدها
Plus.
اللي بعدها.
Okay. Next one is going to be 0.1 and 3.4. Minus.
Minus
3.5.
3.5.
So that's your final answer.
Yes.
Easy?
Easy.
Easy as easy.
His subtraction.
I'm the only one in the university say this word. Easy as easy.
لا لا not only.
No, I'm sorry.
Professor Daniel Brian.
He say that he catches for me.
He took it from him.
Take it for me.
Oh,
He take it for me.
واحد درس psychology.
psychology?
ايش؟
You take it from Mr. Green, of course.
I have to charge him for this.
You must charge him or
I'm the
sue
one. I'm the first one who make booklet.
him. Maybe you must charge him or sue him.
No, no, not sue him.
Sue
He's
him
my
or
friend.
copyright.
He's my friend. All right, now we're gonna do subtraction.
Subtraction.
So if he says subtracted from, what should we do?
We should reverse.
Yeah, flip. Or
Flip order.
not switch. Switch, right?
Switch it.
Switch.
Switch order.
Switch the order. So it's gonna be 6y cubed plus 2y squared minus y minus 11. Now everything here is gonna change the sign. So it's gonna be negative y squared plus 8y minus 9. You have to change the sign.
Yeah, okay.
Now we're gonna cuckoo. Cuckoo what?
هذا ما له ما عنده.
Combine.
Combine like terms, right?
Yeah.
So do we have y cubed? No.
No.
So it stays the same.
Stay the same. 6y cubed.
What about y squared?
يصير
You have 2 and you have negative
One.
1. So the answer is what?
1.
1y squared. Then we have what?
Minus
Negative y plus 8
7y.
plus 7y. And then we have negative 11, negative 9,
Minus 20.
minus 20. Exactly. So that's your final answer. Easy as easy.
Thank you.
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes. Ryan,
Oh,
can you repeat this here, Ryan?
okay, all right. Okay, so basically, so basically you want to, basically it's this minus all of this, okay? So you have a look at the ones that are similar in the power flows. So you have 6y أس 3. Is there anything in a 6y أس 3? No, right? No. So drop it down. Go to the next, and the أس 2. Okay, so plus 2y أس 2. Is there anything أس 2? Yes, you have half. The y أس 2. So what you do is, okay, this minus this. That would give you just 1. So here 2 minus 1 equals 1. So تنزلها 1y أس 2. Then you go into the next one, which is y أس y. So okay, you have negative y minus negative 8y.
No, plus.
So yeah, بعدين تحسبها يعني, so it becomes negative y plus 8y. That gives you 7y. Go on to the next. Here y is, you could say y is صفر or just a الرقم, which is negative 11 minus 9 gives you negative 20. So خطوة خطوة كده.
Thank you.
Y 8y minus y should be 3y, 3 minuses should be minus 7y, not plus.
Okay.
Because minus 8y minus minus.
لا قصدك هذه لا 8y.
ايوه.
ايه so basically احنا again قلنا هذه كاملة ناقص هذه صح؟ So السالب y ناقص
ناقص
الناقص 8. الناقص معناه يصير موجب. فتقدر تقول سالب y زائد 8y. اوكي؟ سالب 1 زائد 8.
Is that clear?
Clear.
Move on to the next one. Now it's exercise. Can you do this?
Yeah.
Yalla, do it. B, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we look at similar one. But before we look at the similar one, I have to change the sign. Why? Because there is negative outside, waiting outside. So this become what?
Plus.
Positive 2x cubed minus 3x squared
plus
plus x minus 1. Now I'm going to take the common one. What is common here?
6x
6x cubed plus 2x cubed. That's together.
8x cubed.
Plus 5x squared minus 3x squared. Plus x, because I don't have x here.
yeah minus
Okay. Plus minus 3 minus 1. Okay.
Yes.
Up to here is clear?
Yes.
So minus 3 minus 1, how much?
minus 4
Minus 4. Okay. And 5x squared minus x squared, how much?
2x
2x squared.
And 6x cubed plus 2x squared.
X cubed.
So let's write the answer. So here is going to be 8x cubed. Here 2x squared plus, right?
yeah
And this one is going to be plus
Negative
x
4.
Negative.
and negative 4. That's the entire answer. Clear?
Yes.
Really.
If you understand, raise your hand. If you half and half understand, raise your hand. Okay, so let's move on. Now we're going to go to section 5.5. Read them, Muhammad. Multiplying polynomials. Learning objectives.
5.5.
Multiplying
Polynomials. Monomials.
Monomials.
Number 2, multiply
Monomials.
monomials and polynomials.
Polynomial.
Number 3, multiply 2 polynomials. Number 4, multiply
Binomials.
using the
Foil methods.
formula.
Good. So you have vocabulary here. Please search for the meaning of those words. Okay. Now, here is a summary for the entire lesson. Negative 2x squared y to the power of 4 times negative 3x cubed times y. So I'm gonna do just multiplication, right? So we're gonna multiply. Negative 2 times negative 3, how much?
How much?
6. X squared times x cubed.
X power 5.
Very good. Y to the power of 4 times y to the power of 1.
5.
Yeah, because you're adding the power, right? That's all you have to do. All right. Now let's go to next one. 7x squared y times whatever it's inside the parentheses. So you have to distribute it how many times? 3 times. Just multiply and add a exponent. Add a exponent. Now for this one, I have how many here? 2. And I have how many here? 3. So you have to distribute how many times?
6.
6 times. Exactly. Okay. Now what about FOIL? What do you mean by FOIL, teacher? FOIL means first, or outer, inner, and then last. So what is the first? That's first. What is the outer? That's outer. What's inner? Okay. What is last? Is this clear? So let's go step by step and let's see how to solve it. He said multiply. So if you have the same base, add exponent. So I have 15 plus 3, how much?
X power 18.
So x bar of 18.
Yeah.
Next one. Same base, add exponent. 2 plus 6,
X power of 11.
8 plus 3, Easy as easy. If you have mobile in your hand, put the mobile on the floor. Don't put it in your bucket. On the floor. Which one is more important, you or the mobile? Me. So put the mobile not in your bucket, on the floor. I'm gonna come chairs. I'm gonna bring metal detector now.
Okay.
So if I find you, I will drop you from class. If I find a mobile in your bucket, I'll drop you from class. Make sure that no mobile inside your pocket.
No,
I will drop you from class if I find out. It's either on the floor or inside your bag. Yeah, how much is the metal detector? This one.
God, you want more?
I buy you one.
Yeah, please, no, please. I give you the money, no problem. Buy one, please. Don't put the mobile in front of you. حتى لو أنت teacher assistant, it's okay. Do not put it in front of you. حتى لو فيها calculator, do not put it in front of you. Okay? Who's important, you or the mobile?
You.
You are more important. Okay? So let's move on to the next one. Next one. Here I have x, but here x square, x bar 1, x bar 4. So 2 plus
We add
1 plus 4. How much is this total? 7. So it's going to be x to the power of 7. What about the number? 2 times 3? 6. 6 times 8? 48, correct? And it's going to be minus because you have minus. So that's your finance. Easy as easy?
We solve the next one.
Yeah, solve the next one, please.
15.
Yalla, work together. Group work is better. Group work is better than one. يلا يا مس. هذه 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 7
أو كيو.
2 plus 3 3 plus 4 7
طيب بعدين وين؟
شرطة
ما يسوق.
like this? Okay. So I'm gonna distribute this how many times?
twice.
Negative 3 times negative 4, how much? 12. X squared times x squared? X bar 4. And then you have what? Minus 3x bar of 2 plus 1. That's how much? And then finally, it's going to be negative 3 times what? 5. X bar of what? 2. Is it going to be negative or positive? Positive. So it's 15x squared. Easy as easy? Yalla, can you do the one in the bottom? Yalla, do the one in the bottom. Class work.
All.
Yeah, all.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Are you... Okay, so I'm gonna have to distribute, right? How many times? 3 times. And how many times I have to distribute here?
3.
And how many times I have to distribute here?
4.
3 times.
لا لا ما عليك.
Okay, so 2 over 3 times 5. And then 2 over 3 times what? 6. 2 over 3 times what? 7.
ليش ما حطينا الباور؟
Yeah, we'll put it later.
إيه بس.
So 2 times 5, how much?
10 over 3.
Can I cancel this with this?
Yeah.
What do you get?
4.
4. Can I cancel? No. 2 times 7 is how much?
14.
Okay. That's it. So you just put the variable. But what's the variable here?
بس الباور ليه ما حطيته يا دكتور؟
الحين يحط
اخر شيء لان
يعني ما راح يستعملها المعادله.
لا لان شوف التو اوفر 3 ما فيها اكس اصلا.
So finish.
عارف فيه ما فيها
حتى لو زادناها لو فيها اكس.
Now let's do the next one. Here I have 3 times 3, how much? 3 times 1, 3 times 5,
15.
x times x cubed. So you have to add 1, right? And you have 4y. X times x squared. X times x. And you have y. So what's your final answer?
Finance and red
X power 4. X power 3. X power 2.
Clear? Last one. Last one I'm going to do it directly. But negative 2 times 2, negative 2 times 3. I'm going to do it directly, okay? Negative 3 times negative 4.
12.
Negative 3 times 8.
20.
That's your finance. I did it directly without steps. Is this clear?
Yes.
Because it's easy now. Okay? Move on. Move on.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Here we're going to use either FOIL or we use another technique.
What is the
I'll tell you, the other technique is just direct, like this, 2 and 2. It doesn't matter. All roads leads to Rome. So I'm gonna just solve it directly. 2x squared plus 8x negative 5x negative 20. Now I'm gonna cuckoo what? Combine. Anybody else say cuckoo? I'm the only one in the university say you cuckoo.
قال الدكتور الثاني لا ينسى.
So your final answer 2x squared plus 3x minus 20.
I can do it mentally, right?
Okay. Can you do this one? Move on.
Move on, keep on.
All right, let's move on. Anything we skip, it's your A
Can we take a break?
classwork. Yes, we
Number 1, square.
special products 5.6 learning objectives. Number 1. Yalla Muhammad.
Number 1, square. Binomials.
Binomials.
Binomials. Number 2, find the product of the sum and difference of two terms. Number 3, find greater powers of binomials.
Okay, you have a vocabulary here. You need to search for those meaning. Okay, classwork. Now let's go for the rules. Here I have the first rule. It said the square of binomial sum. So here I have a plus b all squared. So you square the first, square the last, multiply the first times the second times 2. Repeat after me. Square the first,
What do you mean by square, teacher?
square the first, square the last, multiply the first and the second times what? 2. Now let's take an example. I have x squared plus 6. What is x squared squared? X to the power 4. 6 squared, how much? 36. If you have mobile in your hand, please put it on the floor. Do not put it in your pocket. Put the mobile on the floor. Do not keep the mobile in your pocket. Put it in the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Which one is more important, you or the mobile?
You. Of course, you, teacher.
You.
No, you.
All right, so let's move on. Now, multiply the first time the second times what? Times 2. So they give you what? 12x squared. Okay? Now we have something called square binomial differences. So I have a minus b all squared. So remember, we take the same sign. Here we take the same sign. Okay? So it's the same rule, but the sign in the middle, we have to take the same sign. So here I have the same sign is plus. Here the same sign is what? Negative. Okay? Let's take an example. 4x minus 5 all squared. Square the first, 16x squared. Square the last, positive 25. Multiply the first time, the second times what? 2. You get what? Negative 40x. Is this clear? Understand? Now let's go to the next rule. What's the next rule here? The product of the sum and the difference of two terms. So I have one times plus, one times negative. So it's going to be a squared minus b squared. Here I have 3x plus 7y. 3x minus 7y. It's the same except the sign is what? Different. So we square the first. You get what? 9x squared. Square the last, you get 49y squared. And take the negative sign. Okay? This is summary of the entire section. Now we're going to go for step-by-step solution, okay? He said multiply. So what I'm going to do we have the same terms here? No, they are different. So we have to do the FOIL. Can you use FOIL? Yes. What's first? Y times y, correct? Outer, y times 3. Inner,
7 times y.
last.
7 times 3.
Okay, so y times y give you plus 3y minus 7y minus 21. Can you add this together? And that's your final answer. Easy as easy? Go to the next one.
Second, teacher.
That's how we call it. Ten x over two.
More to the power.
To the bottom of the language. So it becomes. Yeah, Habibi is clear.
Next one, we do the same thing. FOIL.
Yeah.
FOIL. First is what? 2x times 5x.
Yes, it will be 10.
Outer is what? 2x times 3. Inner, negative 3 times negative 5x. Last, negative 3 times positive 3. So what are you going to get? 10x squared plus 6x minus 15x minus 9. Now, cuckoo, combine like terms. What do you get?
15.
Minus 9x.
Exactly. And then you have to bring the negative 9 and you have to bring the 10x squared.
Right.
Easy as easy?
Easy.
Yes, so great. Highlight.
Okay, easy.
Easy, inshallah.
Can you do one? Only one. Do the first one, please.
Yalla.
Okay, then.
Only one or minimal two?
First one. Yeah, but you have to do everything, right?
Yes.
Yalla, make use of the time.
minus 2x.
Now, it's same terms, but different sign.
Yes.
So which formula we're going to use?
What is the best one?
That's the answer. Easy? According to the formula. Go up, you will see the formula there.
X squared minus 4.
Is this the same? Is this the same? Different? That's it. Is this the same? Easy? Same or not same? Same. So I don't do anything, just like write it like this. That's the answer. Easy? Now multiply here. Here, same term or not same term? So the answer is what? Easy as easy?
Can you repeat, teacher?
Yeah, according to the rule. What's the rule say? Go back to the rule. I'm following the rule. It said the product was the sum difference of two terms. So I have a plus b, a minus b. So the answer is going to be what?
Or like a power 2.
A square minus b square.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back and make, yeah. I'm going to go back and make a little bit of change.
So
I'm gonna make
x
a little bit of change. So please erase this in your paper. So it's gonna be only square here. You're gonna put the square in the top here. Okay? Not outside. Put it inside. Okay? Is this clear? So the same thing for the next problem here. We're gonna make a little bit of change. We will have the square is gonna be on the top of the number and the variable. Easy as easy. So that means what? 9x squared minus what? 4. That's your final answer. Okay. Here, what's the answer here? Easy as easy. Easy as easy.
ليش ما شلت السكوير بالسؤال الاول يسار؟ minus 4
16.
That's the correct way to do it. That's the correct
هذيك
way.
تصير 4 مو 4.
هذيك تصير minus 4 ما تصير باور 2.
Yeah, there's no power to here.
عاد
So,
تعال شوف السؤال اللي فوقه الفلكس بروبلم
you mean in the rule?
اللي عدلت عليه وشو؟
Yeah, this one. I made modification to this one. Only this one and the one in the bottom here.
اه اوكي اوكي.
That's it.
Can you go up?
Should I go up? Okay. Yes. Next question. This one.
مستر جرين الحين إشارة 2 سالبة تخليه موجب ولا؟
موجب وسالب لما تضربهم في بعض يديك كام؟
وش اللي موجب؟
Positive, because this one is positive.
No, not this. Not this. Because 2 power of 2 minus 2 power of 2 equal
طيب
Plus 4.
يعني we will put
Okay, if you have like this, it's different than like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is 4, but this one is also 4, but they are different. Two things different.
هنا لو فوق تحط سالب.
So if I like, for example, if you have something like this, 2 to the power of 3, is it the same as negative 2 to the power of 3?
No.
It's going to give you a different answer.
Yeah.
So please notice the difference. They are not the same.
Sorry.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Here I'm going to look at this. Same or not same?
Same, teacher.
Same or not same?
No, there's different.
Same blah blah blah, except
Eh,
the sign is different.
same blah,
So I will say x to the power of 10 what?
5 power of 2.
Squared, right? And then 5 all to the power of what?
Square.
2. And the sign?
Minus.
Minus. So that give you x to the power of what? 20. And 5 to the power of 2, how much?
10.
يا حبيبي
Oh,
خمسة
okay,
بخمسة.
okay.
ما عليك.
Easy as easy? So that's the answer. Easy? Can you do one?
I will do one.
Yalla, do this one. E or F, yalla.
E or F?
Yeah, you want to do both, it's fine. Remember, it's classwork anyway. You're going to have to submit both of them answers. Excellent.
Very nice, Abshah.
So what's the answer? Here is going to be 6 squared, a squared, b squared, minus, right?
36.
36a squared minus b squared. That's it, finish. What about this one? 9x squared, and this how much? 0.04. Easy as easy?
الإي سوري اللي جنب أيوه.
Yeah, let's move on. Now I have here, do you see this one? So we square the first. If you square the first, what do you get?
X squared.
Square the last.
Plus
4. Multiply the first and the second times 2. 4x. Yeah. And then you take the same sign. Easy as easy?
The quadratic formula.
Mr.
A squared B squared plus AB. أتوقع. أدلع من قتل.
This
Oh,
form.
that's special product. طيب ما.
Easy? Move on.
I didn't
One second,
understand. Mr.
Easy as easy?
Mr. Green.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't understand.
Huh?
3A.
Square the first one. Square the last one. Multiply the first and the second times 2. Move on. Let's move on. Now I have. What should I do? Square the first. Square the last. Multiply the first and the second times 2. What do you get?
That's power of 64.
First time, the second times 2. So what's the exponent here?
16.
16. And here how much?
It says that in here راح تكون no.
Easy as easy? That's your final answer.
That's fine. I think remove it.
Easy?
Is
As easy.
Move on.
give me a second.
انت ابوك تفهم. انا ما كنت فاهم انت تفهم. شلون بكى؟
لا أنا جيب لك الفكرة.
اوكي.
إيه أحسنت.
Move on. Okay. So now this is different sign, right? It's going to be negative. So square the first, square the last, multiply the first and the second, and don't forget take the same sign. So what are you going to get? Who can tell me?
X power of 1.
2.
Go to
And here 3 square, right?
أي.
And what about the middle? Multiply the first and the second times 2. 6x. Easy as easy. That's it. Copy, move, finish, copy. Move on. Move on. Yalla, let's do this. Bander, square the first. What do you get?
7 over 2.
Yeah, how much 7 by or 2?
14.
49.
ليه؟
3
okay.
Square the second.
Okay. 4.
X.
4x.
4x over 2.
Good. Multiply the first and the second times 2.
14.
اضرب 2 بعدين اضرب 2 اكس.
Yeah, 14 times 2. What do you get?
Oh,
28.
28. 28 what?
26.
X 4.
And what about the sign? Take the same sign. Is this clear?
Yes.
That's your final answer. Please copy.
28, not x squared.
لا
Because we multiply the first time, the second times 2.
Without the power.
No.
Move on.
We do the exercise.
Yeah, do the first one. So what's the answer?
X squared
أتوقع doesn't
Huh?
أتوقع نوزع الإكس
ايوه.
What about the first and the second?
First and second 10x
it's the same.
ايه 2
It's the same, right?
Yes.
2x تربيع.
So if it's the same, what? How can we write it down?
هلا نفتح برنتسي 2x minus 5 تربيع.
all square.
Should I put here square?
لا لا ايوه ايوه بس.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, and this one 25. What should I put here in the middle?
Like,
What about the one outside here? What should I do with it? So you have to put the x outside and then multiply. Yalla, multiply. Get.
4x power 3 minus 35x.
That's it. Easy as easy. All right, move on. Move on. Move on. Okay, so we're done with 5.6. Now we go to 5.7. Dividing polynomial by monomial. What's mean monomial? One term. And polynomial?
One and more.
One or more. One or more. Okay, so let's take a look at the summary. This is multiplication, correct? And this is also multiplication, this is multiplication. It has nothing to do with the division. All this multiplication. So we're going to go straight ahead to the exercise here. Step by step. First thing you should do, this is mono divided by mono. This is mono divided by what? Mono. What about this one? This is mono over what? Mono.
Right.
What about the here? We don't have only mono and mono. Okay, so now let's do this. Cancel the 0 with a 0. We get what?
3/1.
And then x to the power of 10 minus 5. So I'll give you x to the power of what? 5. And don't forget the 3. Easy as easy?
Easy.
Now here I will divide. Divide by what? 4? Well, 9. 9 is better. You get -2 by 9. 4. Can I divide by 2? Can I divide by 2? So it's -1 over 2. Now what about x's? I have 14 minus 2. And y, 2 minus 2. You're going to tell me why it's minus. Because when you bring the 2 up, you have to take the minus sign. When you bring the 2 up, it has to take the minus sign. So take away 2 from 14. What's the answer? 12. Take away 2 from 2. Follow. This one, y to the power of 0.
The power of 1.
It's 1. So the answer here is what? 1 times what? Half. So what's your final answer?
This.
-half x.
Your final answer, -half x to the power of 12. That's it. Easy as easy?
Without the 1.
Without the 1, because the 1.
بس حتى لو حطيت 1
Move on. Can you do 1? Can you do A?
Yes.
20 divided by 5, how much?
4. 4x.
4. X to the power of 4 minus 1, right? 25 divided by 5?
5.
Yalla, subtract. 20 divided by 5?
4.
Yalla, find the answer. I make it easy for you. I did the hard part. You do the easy part. Now we're gonna go a little bit difficult, more difficult here, because here we're using what? Polynomial divided by what? Polynomial. Okay? I need someone to read. I need someone to read. Thunder, read the objectives.
Divide a polynomial by polynomial. Apply polynomial division to geometry problem.
Geometric problem. Okay, let's move on. Geometry means handasa. Okay, let's move to the exercise here. He said divide. Now this is called long division. It's called what? Long division. So x minus 3, and here we're at x squared minus 5x plus 6. Clear? Now, first step, we take the first term, divide by first term. So x squared divided by what? X. What's the answer? X. Put the x where? Over here. Multiply the x 2 times. X times x. X times 3. Now you're going to change the sign. So this become what? Negative, and this become what? Positive. Easy. Now you're going to add. This give you what? And this give you what? And then you bring down the 6. Is this clear?
Well, can you say it again, teacher?
First, you divide the first term by the first term. And the answer is what? If you divide the first term by first term, what do you get?
X power 3.
Just divide x squared divided by x. So x2 to the minus 1, which is equal what? X. Take the x and put it where? On the top. And then multiply it 2 times. Is this clear?
Yeah, I know.
Now after this, what do you do? Now you take the first term, divide by first term. So negative 2x divided by what? X. What do you get? Minus 2. Where do you put the minus 2? Top.
And then
Then you multiply 2 times.
minus 2x
Minus 2x
minus
plus 6.
It's the
And then
same
we have to
thing.
change the sign. What's the sign now?
Plus.
Easy as easy. Cancel, 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 cancel. You get 0. So what's your final answer? X minus what?
X minus
2. That's your answer. What this mean? X minus 2 means if you multiply
by X minus 2, it will get the same.
by x minus 3, mister,
There.
that will give you the x squared minus 5x plus 6. Easy.
I have a way that might be faster. I think it's worth sharing. So we have two numbers that the sum of them will equal the middle number, which is 5, or negative 5, right? So and the product, the times, will equal the number on the right side. Now, what would that be? That would be 2 and 3. That's the only two numbers.
We already have 3, so it's going to be 2.
So,
No, that's better way. Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good way, but Bandar maybe he will not approve it. You gonna approve it, Bandar?
I'm not sure if I get the idea.
Can you explain it again to Bandar? Can you take him with you to the board and explain it to him? Take him to the board.
No, I'm sure.
الطريقة اللي أنا قلتها اللي هي عندك الاثنين رقمين مجموعهم يعطيك الرقم في النص اللي هي -5 وضربهم يعطيك الرقم اللي على اليمين. ايش هذه الرقمين؟ ما في الا 2 و3 بس. 2 و3 يعني -2 -3 مجموعهم -5 وضربهم تعطيك 6. الاكس مثل ما هي الاكس الاس 2 تنزلها فالاكس ننزلها وش الرقمين؟ عليكم 3
تريد ممتاز. والله فكرة عقلية ممتازة.
Okay, did you copy this? I go to the next one.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, here we go. You wanna do Ryan method or the book method?
Ryan method.
Ryan method.
Both methods.
Both methods. So let's try. I have y plus 2, right?
Yeah.
What value will give you 5y plus 10 plus y squared? Of course, this one I have to put it in order, right? So it's going to be y squared plus 5y, okay, plus 10. Okay? I have to put it in order. So tell me, what value should I put here?
I think
10.
yeah, 10.
10 is what by what?
5 by 2.
2 times 5.
Yeah.
Does it give you, if you add them, it will give you 5?
No. But it's to الله يخليك.
Or 10 times 1, does it give you 5?
No.
Any other numbers that give you 10?
Maybe the method not all working.
Exactly. So we have to do the long division. I'm sorry. We have to do the long division.
More time it doesn't.
All right. So now we're going to do the long division. So y plus 2. And then we have what? Can I put this in order? Yes.
Why I should reorder the...
That's the way it is. Has to be in order. So y squared divided by y.
Why?
You get y. You put it here. And then you multiply it how many times?
2.
2 times. So y squared plus
2y.
2y. And now we're going to change the sign. How this become negative and this become minus. This cancel with this, you get what? 0. How much this will be? 3y. And then you bring down the what? The 10. Easy? Now, you're going to get 3y divided by what? Y. What's the answer, Ebander? 3. Take the 3 and put it where? Up here. And then you multiply it how many times?
2.
So you're going to get what? 3y plus 6. Now, what's the next step, Ebander? Change the sign. This become negative. This become negative. Cancel this with this, and you get how much? 4. That's called what?
Result.
Remainder.
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 Remainder. يا كابتن.
Okay, so what is the answer? That's what's left, divided by what?
Divided by
Y plus 2. And what is your answer? What is your answer? What is your answer? Y plus?
Y plus 3 teacher.
That's it. So that's your final answer. Easy as easy.
يا سلام.
يلا copy. أول حاجة, the first thing you should do this, you have to make sure that they are in order. So we have 2 to, this is to the power of 2, this is to the power of 1. So it's already in order. So you just put x squared plus 17x plus 66 and divide by x plus 8. Take the first term, divide by the first term. So x squared divided by x. That give you what? X. Put the x here. X times x, x squared. X times 8, 8x. And then don't forget we have to change the sign. So this become negative. This become negative. Now you cancel, you get 0. And you get what? Plus 16. 8 from 17, how much? 9. 9ax. So you're going to put 9x here. And then you bring down the 66. Now you take the 9x and you divide by x. Give you what? 9. Then you put 9 here. Then you multiply the 9 2 times. You get 9x. 9 times 8, how much?
60.
No.
72.
72. Then you change the sign. This becomes negative. You cancel, you get 0. This becomes negative. And subtract this from this, you get what? 6. Positive. So that's called remainder. Okay? So your final answer is x plus 9. And what's the remainder? 6. Divide by what? X plus 8. That's your final answer. Did he solve it like this on the board? Yes. Okay. So that's the answer.